It's claimed that the average person tells 3 lies every minute. Now, don't look at me. Most of us would never know we're being lied to.
However, a former Derbyshire policeman says he can tell. Meet Darren Stanton from Carlton in Nottingham. He's just returned from America filming a programme called The Human Lie Detector, and it's a reality show based on his ability to spot lies.
Well, we'll be chatting to Darren in just a moment, but first, let's take a look at the programme.
I've been married 2.5 years to my husband, Brad. I have a suspicion that something's going on behind my back. I haven't been able to catch him in a lie, so I hired Darren to come and help me figure out the truth.
I've arranged to watch from another room while Melissa confronts her husband about cheating. She may not be able to pick up if he's lying, but I certainly will.
You've been really distant from me. I feel like something is going on with you that I don't know about.
Can you elaborate on that? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Darren Stanton, human lie detector. You, sir, are a liar.
Whoa! Are we talking to the next big American TV star?
Oh, it'd be nice to think that, but at the moment I'm keeping very grounded.
Well, Darren, the whole of this programme is based on your ability to be able to recognise a lie.
Sure.
And what was it about that particular couple, and certainly the gentleman, that you were able to see?
A number of ways, really, in terms of his body language. So, as an example, somebody that's really, been accused of adultery, they wouldn't really keep moving further and further away. And as we saw in the clip, Brad basically started quite close and ended up at the other end of the worktop. So, somebody that's trying to reassure another person wouldn't do that. And there's a number of verbal cues as well in terms of the way that he spoke in response to certain questions.
How did you learn this skill?
Spent quite a long time in the police, so you get trained to interview suspects, and obviously potentially everyone that you talk to in an interview situation is lying to you. So I think you develop a skill from that. Also, as a consequence of studying sort of various psychological disciplines, I learnt the skill from that as well. And really, I've always been a real people person.
Yes.
That's the gift, I think.
What do you do about the grey area then? Because we all do white lies, don't we? Which are sort of acceptable.
Yeah.
But then it's not very far really before that's an actual full-blown lie.
Yeah, definitely. I think we have to accept that as humans we're brought up to lie. An example would be as a child you're given a gift by a relative, maybe at Christmas or some other holiday. You actually really hate it, maybe a horrible jumper, but you end up sitting there wearing it because you're told by your parents, just say you love it and just sit there and say it's great. And as we move into maybe adulthood in a relationship, maybe our partner says, "Do you like my new hairstyle?" And most people would say, "Well, yeah, I think it's great," even though it's not.
That's just to avoid trouble, though, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So the consequence of it is really not to hurt the other person's feelings. So that's what we call white lies.
Who are the bigger liars, men or women?
You can't expect me to answer that, Bob.
Well, give it a try.
I know what Bob's going to say.
No, I won't answer that. And that's the truth.
But women are able to get away with it, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're putting me on the spot now, but certain situations, I think maybe potentially, yeah.
You're very diplomatic.
I am.
Well, in terms of professions then, who makes the best liars? Just very quickly.
I think off the cuff politicians, because they're having to convey lots of information very quickly and obviously having to sort of duck and dive, so to speak. So I think, politicians potentially make the best people that avoid the truth.
Well, I'm sure many people wouldn't argue with that, but good luck with the show.
Great,
Thank you for joining us.
Great to see you both. Thank you.